I'm not even joking. I was ready to press play, and there's a friggin' cat fight going on outside. I'm assuming someone lost. Yeah, okay, so... Anyway. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Apocalyptica reaction video. So... yeah, after what happened yesterday, I was a little bit skeptical again about even wanting to come back a little bit because, well, Apocalyptica Volume 1 was already going to be a classic in my opinion because it did everything, it did literally everything it said it was going to do on the box, and it did what it was going to do to perfection in my opinion. Volume 2, however, is a little bit less than that because every song really seems to have like the sort of opinion I kind of have towards like a lot of the problems, that they try and add a little bit too much extra to it when it really didn't need to, because a good premise or a good idea like 4 cellos should naturally sell itself. And then of course we get Rob Trujillo from Metallica featuring in this, which is like the 3rd or 4th guy that they're going to be featuring into this, because bear in mind, apparently Hetfield and Rob are going to be involved in Apocalyptica's cover of One, which, believe it or not, is the single cover I'm actually a little bit concerned about. And well... I'm not really too sure what else I'm meant to say apart from that. Apart from the other criticism is that some of the songs they've done on here, they have been shortened for some strange reason. I'm not entirely sure why they did that. And then, of course, there's the subject for today's video, the 4 Horsemen. One of the most profound, one of the most easily recognizable songs that Metallica have ever done, from the pretty much from the very beginning of their career back in the very early 80s, and they've reduced it by at least 2 minutes to my reckoning. Why, I honestly do not know. Maybe this is the Dave Mustaine cover of 4 Horsemen. Maybe this was the original draft that he wanted. I don't know, because I don't have any other... Well, let's see again what they can do, but... this feels like... am I good? We'll see. Here we go.
Oh, lavorazione molto che fate. It's once again, it's one of those things I'm like actually really conflicted about. Is it, and I can't, is it because like in the whole of volume, I am honestly, I don't even know really what I'm even meant to think about with this anymore. Because I just, it sounds, oh god, what I don't really know why I'll tell you why I don't. Let's just keep it. Let's keep going.
Actually, you know what? I think I've worked out exactly what the problem is with this. It doesn't sound like it doesn't even sound. You know what? I'll tell you exactly what I think the problem is. It doesn't even sound like Apocalyptica is even covering Metallica. It's like somebody. It's like a cover of a Metallica song that Apocalyptica have covered. It's like, you remember that I know there's like so many examples, like when Trivium, they did their cover of Master of Puppets, which was, it was good. It was actually a really good cover, but is it better than the original? No, not really. I mean, side by side, and well, based on my preference anyway. And that's kind of what this is. It feels like it feels like it feels like they're covering somebody else's rendition of Four Horsemen, and that's like, no, and that's how I feel like it plays, because I can recognize immediately this is Four Horsemen. But if you were to tell me, if was this like Metallica's good idea of doing Four Horsemen, was this like maybe Linkin Park's version of doing Four Horsemen, or maybe this was something a little bit even more like really out there, try to do Four Horsemen, like, oh, I don't know, ZZ Top tried to do, ZZ Top tried to do Four Horsemen. That's like really putting it out there. Oh dear, have I just shown my age? But yeah, it's how do you do that? That's kind of a bit of an impressive thing to do, unintentional, but yeah, if I'm also being fair, this is the sort, and a lot, again, it's not also helped by the fact that how much they just throw into this, because it sounds like they're trying to cover Metallica by almost sheer brute force, which isn't not exactly how I would have done it. Well, oh dear, that's. Is it because there's only 3 of them, that's why they needed more people in this? Is that the reason why? Right, okay, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was Four Horsemen's rendition of Apocalyptica's cover of Four Horsemen.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Again, maybe towards the end is where it's sort of like picked up. But then again, have you guys heard the ending to the original Four Horsemen? Yeah, I wish there was a nice way for me to put this, but yeah, if I'm being honest, I still probably would have just stuck to the original. And I really didn't want to have to like keep saying that, because at the very least I could say this music video, it was a lot more there was a lot more cohesion than I would say in the music video to The Unforgiven Part 2. Because Unforgiven 2, I still don't really know if there was meant to be like an actual story to it, or whether or not it was just meant to have these guys playing in a big ass estate. But yeah, that's just whatever. I wish I had anything better to say than that, but nah. At the very least, hearing Rob Trujillo being playing in this is actually really cool. But I think, you know, when I will get round to doing Metallica SAM, which by the way is Metallica playing with the I think it's the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra. That's when I want to see, like, maybe that's a better way of trying to like get this point across, but we'll wait and see. You know what? I can't blame Apocalyptica, because guess what? They're still far better and far more talented at doing this than I know I ever will be, but that's comparing, you know, apples and oranges, if you know what I mean. But with all that being said and done, I hope all of you guys enjoyed this video to the Four Horsemen, and I can't wait to see all of you guys again in the next video. So take care, and bye-bye for now.